Apparently this mission is actually pretty fun in my opinion. Looking at it, that spot's not a bad place to hoard for coins, actually. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, I like how I glitched there because of the adrenaline burst. He didn't even go inside. Through the wall.
How are you gonna hack the computers down there when they've got no power?
According to General Clawfoot, a mobile energy source is stored at the end of this hallway.
Hallway is a pretty kind term for what looks to me like a complex medieval gauntlet of death.
Yes. Well, while the idea of jumping down a crypt filled with whirling, razor-sharp spikes might scare me, in fact terrorize my every fiber, it's the only way to power up that old computer in the re-education tower. Without that thing online, we'll never get at the Clockwork Eyes or free Carmelita.
You're a good man, Bentley. Just make sure those traps don't rip you into 100 little turtle pieces.
Why'd you have to say that?
That's our Sly. Always got a wry sense of humor, like Sam Fisher. So this is a mission more suited to Sly, actually, but it works very well for Bentley, all things considered. You don't really want to use adrenaline burst here because you don't really need the speed. You just need to jump and stuff. And also, speaking of Sam Fisher, I actually am thinking of pre-ordering Blacklist. A lot of people are hating on it. I think it's a decent return to Splinter Cell's roots. This should do it. When I say pre-order, I mean I'm not getting the American version. I might be able to get the European version because my mom's gonna go to India, and India gets a lot of European stuff. Like, I bought my copy of Ratchet. What the hell happened there? I bought my copy of Ratchet & Clank Quest for Booty there. You know, a disc version. Worked out pretty well. Has no problems. Because the PS3 is region-free, unlike other consoles. So I might have her get the European version of the collector's edition for Splinter Cell Blacklist. I thought I was like almost here for a second, but I know I wasn't as well. Anyway. Now, the European version, I believe, has a Sam Fisher figure, and as you guys have kind of probably guessed from my box video of God of War Ascension, Collector's Edition, I collect figures. You guys might have seen a few of mine, including Leon Scott Kennedy, one of him in his RPD suit from Resident Evil 4, and a giant Pikachu plush, and a Goku figure I got with a DVD. I'll go into details after this.
Aha! This acid battery should do the trick. Just walk close to the electrode and voila! Prepare to be hacked, you knave!
And here, enemies actually got a design overhaul. There's gonna be a lot more hacking minigames, trust me. At least these things are relatively slow, but the numbers try to overwhelm you. Now, as I was saying, the European version has a Sam Fisher figure, but also like one in full color, one in silver. The American version comes with a remote control plane based on the one in the actual game. Now, my mom and I actually were talking about it, and she says it'd be fun to get just for pissing off our dog. And truth be told, I was actually considering that, but you know, she says that if she can, she'll probably be able to get it. We might ask her sister, because she lives in her sister's in India, to get it for me because she wants to buy me something. And I told her I would send her something. And you know, works. And she happens to be going to India in August, which is when the game's going to be released.
I'll get you, Contessa.
Oh, how many times must you say that? It's not going to happen.
I'm dead serious. I'll get you.
I'll get you. I'll get you.
I mean it. I'll get you.
Yes, yes, so I've heard.
That's one down, 2 to go. I'd better not take any damage while carrying this battery to the other terminals. It is, after all, filled with acid. Okay.
That's a good
ready
Miss
for
Fox
another
impersonation.
session of hacking mastery.
I have no idea where these are from, and I don't want to know. I don't know why Europe is getting a figure and America isn't. I mean, the Osprey is kind of cool, but I am a big collector on figures. That could have been bad. I mean, I'm trying to get some more, and I should have done that. I'll probably do a video of my figure collection, actually. Because I've got a lot. Not as much as some other people, but pretty decent amount. And also, this music is kind of lame. I don't know what else the Europe version has. I'm getting the color figurine, but you know, I'll do an unboxing video. Assuming I get lucky, and my mom can actually pre-order it. Well, I say pre-order because I want to make sure that we get it. I mean, I have to check to see if some PS3 games apparently aren't region-free fully. I have to check to see Blacklist is. I mean, even if it isn't, I can sell it online and then buy an American copy and still get the best of both worlds.
Maybe I should approach this through your id instead of your conscious mind. It might help to get around your super ego.
One more computer and I can get out of here.
Actually, considering Blacklist has DLC, I might have to get the American version. Depends on if I care or not, because I don't think the DLC from the American PSN store will work with oh, I can't believe I didn't get hit. Anyway, I don't think DLC from the American PS store will work with a European copy. I'll have to see. I mean, I have a European copy of Secret Agent Clank. It does not detect data from my American copy of Secret Agent. So, it does not detect data from my American copy of Size Matters when it asks to scan, which is kind of dumb. Other than that, not much to say. Blacklist is looking pretty good. I'm hoping it doesn't really disappoint. I'm liking how it is supporting like multiple playstyles of Panther and Ghost. Like Panther is a mix of assault and stealth. I'm probably gonna go Ghost, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna go for. I know I'm not going full assault. I'm gonna maybe go a bit of a Ghost. Maybe whoa! It's a full-on battleship there. Those things actually followed me. That was easier than I thought. Yeah, probably gonna go full stealth. Maybe a bit of Panther, where I kill but still remain unseen. I don't know.
Inspector Fox, why fight it? Don't you want to be my friend?
No, you horrible eight-legged cow! No!
With that old computer powered up, my work here is done.
I'm gonna cut it back to Sly, so I'll see you all at the hideout. Alright, back at Sly, and we're about here.
The Contessa plans on taking control of Neela's army by fooling them with a prototype voice modulation device. To get the thing working, she'll have to jack it into the satellite connection beneath Neela's headquarters.
So, I'm guessing you'd like me to steal the device and hook it up for our side, giving us control over Neela's mercenaries. Sounds great.
You'll have to steal a few keys here and there to get access to the more secure areas of the castle.
If there's pockets to be picked, I'm your man.
First, steal a wiretap and the voice modulator. Then head for the sewers beneath Neela's headquarters.
I'm on it.
It's nice that at least one of them isn't moving. Oh, I do think that one that isn't moving can randomly... Oh, he is kind of moving, never mind. Oh god! I can't believe that worked.
Smooth work. Now use those keys to break into the castle and get at that wiretap.
They never knew what hit him. Nor did that wolf. I think that should kill him if I knock him off. Hit it. No coins! I hate that. What the hell? Oh, that wasn't the plane shooting at me.
Wiretap is at the far end of the room. Easy does it in here, huh, pal?
Oh, that's dumb. I want to break him out. I want to kill him. I want to stealth kill him, but no, the table got in the way. It seems like they want you to go stealth here, but I don't think you can. I really don't see how you could. Also, that sword is random. I mean, there's no possible way they can do this without getting hurt. On the upside...
Security around the Contessa's castle is tight. She must have something really good in here. Punch in 969. You've gotten the rage button! Oh yeah, that wiretap is perfect. Another set of guards are up in your binocucom. Rob them of their keys to get at the voice modulator.
Alright, this one can be kind of tricky to get, honestly, and I think I might have screwed up. Oh god! That was quite the pimp slap. Okay, let's try this again. And take you out. They were on alert, actually. Okay, let's try this again. There was an enemy there that I just took out. So it actually kind of worked out to my advantage, because it lured this guard over here. He killed himself! That's awesome! I salute you, great vulture, for your wise intellect. No. Oh, it's down there. Whoa! No, no, no! The fuck? Saw nothing, bird. Oh. Okay, that was weird. Okay. This one's not that hard to deal with, actually, because you just hide behind this. Well, that and, you know, it's a pretty decent distance. I mean, the statues can be a problem. You guys saw there, not really a problem.
Nice job. The room with the voice modulator is parked in your binocular.
Whoa! Didn't expect that. Oh, no points. Oh god. Unlike the last part of the season, this part in the castle is actually going to be pretty interesting. This part's actually going to encourage stealth a bit more. You know, it's not bad. Well, the enemies seem to more often not give you coins, actually, which is odd. And annoying to say the least. They don't even have coins, what the? That one did, but like, barely.
That's it! You've got the Contessa's voice modulator! Let's go put that thing to work!
And now we have to head back to the other side.
The Contessa's guards have locked down the entrance to the sewer. Find the guys in charge and steal their keys.
Oh god, more keys. Oh! I did not mean to do. I did not realize I had to get more keys, actually. Give me your loot. And I am probably gonna die. If I don't die, I'll be impressed. By my own luck. Right, these guys actually aren't... Really? I say the planes aren't that bad, and you see all the random attacks they've been doing. At least these keys aren't happening.
In charge and steal their keys.
At least these keys aren't really bad to deal with. It's actually probably the more interesting... Fuck. Again, I almost got caught there. Oh god! Oh, that could have been bad. He took out his Texas buddy. If only you could pickpocket while under something. Oh, actually, this works out in my favor. They're following you. God! Why? Why did he turn around suddenly? I was saying, oh, this works out in my favor. They're following each other. Then I see that they aren't. Which is dumb. I'm just making avoid killing him for now. Okay, not bad.
That's some quality thieving, Sly.
Fuck's sake!
Now head for the runoff drains near the riverside. They should lead to the sewer.
I actually showed the entrance to this part of the mission before. It was where one of the bottles were. One of the more elusive ones to get, in my opinion. I really love using the paraglider sometimes. It really does kind of add to the game sometimes. And it just feels well implemented.
You'll need to crawl through one of the runoff drains to get
Way
to the
ahead
sewer
of me,
entrance.
turtle buddy. Really one of the more elusive places to put a bottle, honestly. That eluded me for so long. On Thanksgiving, no less.
According to my blueprint,
Press circle.
this sewer should take you underneath Neela's headquarters.
Why is there a giant squid? Attack. Those tentacles are invincible, I believe.
Looks like we got lucky. The Contessa's men have already excavated Neela's satellite cable. How should I proceed?
Splice in the wiretap, then attach the voice modulator. I'll broadcast from the safe house to make sure it works. This is going to be so cool.
Well, that was easier than expected.